Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
All right, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Whatever Wednesday here live at noon. We're waiting for some folks to join us live and the old Book of Face to send us out there and let people know we're live. I'm kind of waiting on that to pop up here on my old iPad, but we'll see that it happens. Until then, it may just be me and my special guest today, but we're talking about a fun event that I'm going to be a part of this weekend, and we're looking forward to that. And come on, Book of Face, put us out there today. You got to love it. You got to love it. Springfest in the Burg. Springfest in the Burg going on. Gary's with me. He's watching before his doctor's appointment. Thank you for that information, Gary. We appreciate it, buddy. And glad you're recuperating well, my friend. Gary had open heart surgery. So, yeah, we're happy to have him with us. Let's see what shakes today. I'm going to bring my special guest in now from Miami's Burg, Ohio, and Springfest in the Burg, as it's known. I have Devin Douglas with me today. Devin, how are you?
Good. Hi, Scott. Doing great.
It's good to see you today. It's great to see you. You know what I'm going to do, though? I see something that's in your face. I'm going to remove it. There we go. We'll get that out of there. And so people aren't looking at that logo in your head. So, Devin, big event all weekend long, actually starting, what's it starting? On Thursday night.
Yeah, tomorrow.
You're calling it Springfest in the Burg. It's I hate to call it a reincarnation of something, but Miami's Burg was known for Spring Fling for years and years.
Yeah.
This went on, and it was kind of the popular thing. I know my daughters, they wouldn't miss it for the world. And it was kind of like going back to a class reunion from your high school. You see everybody in Miami's Burg. It's a gathering thing for the community. What made you decide to bring this back again with Springfest and then get walloped by COVID after a year of it?
Yeah, I actually attended with your daughters several years throughout our youth as well. So Spring Fling was something that was really important to me and my husband. We were growing up. So in 2018, I actually was just looking at my memories on Facebook. They had posted that this was the last Spring Fling, and it was Spring Fling weekend. And I just remember thinking, like, you can't do that. So we created like a Facebook group of people that wanted to keep it going. And I don't know, shockingly, the city reached out and were like, yeah, we want you to keep doing it. So me and Dan just said, okay, I think we can do it. And so we did it in 2019. It was super successful. We had planned all of 2020. So by March, we're ready for our festival in May. Like everything was pretty much planned. So getting canceled because of COVID was really difficult. But, we took that time to kind of just plan what we were going to do for this year and make it the best ever. And I'm really excited. Like everything's coming together so perfectly.
Well, and we've got a lot to talk about today. There's so many things going on at Springfest. And I'm so glad that you and Dan and the rest of your crew have made this happen, because it's just, like I said, these community events are fun for people. They come, they bring the whole family. It's user friendly. It's easy to get there. And a lot of people aren't aware that Miami's Burg has done amazing things, especially down by the levee and down in the downtown area with the new Dora district that we're going to talk about and all that. There's a lot happening in the Burg, and Springfest is one of them. So let's talk about kicking it off Thursday night. You're starting this event on Thursday, taking it all the way through Sunday.
Yeah. So Thursday night is our Hollywood Stars pub crawl. So actually all the local businesses and bars are participating. And basically you buy a ticket, you can buy it at the event or in advance. And we have a Facebook group where you just take pictures around town and you can win raffle prizes. You dress up like your favorite Hollywood star and, just to have fun starting off the weekend.
Hold on. You said dress up like your favorite Hollywood star.
Yeah.
So I know is there a sneak peek of what you're going to be dressed as that night? Is it a
So
surprise?
it's Yeah, I think it's a little surprise. So we're gonna have some additional entries too. So I think Brandy's gonna have it like if you can find me and Dan around town, you can get an extra raffle ticket.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like Finding Waldo, but better.
Yeah. And I go to
There
bed
it is.
early, so make sure you come out.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm.
So, I think Gary just said, ooh, that's me. Gary would be dressed as Gene Simmons because he looks like Gene Simmons. So
Oh,
you
perfect.
never
You
know.
gotta come.
Yeah. Gary's recuperating. Unfortunately, he can't get out much right now, but let's chat here. The pub crawl sounds like a blast on Thursday,
Mm.
but then there's a reason that you put this on and I not just for the love of your community, but for the scholarships you give away. And I know that you're giving away the scholarships because I'm going to be there for this part at 5:00 on Friday.
Yes.
And that's really the kickoff Friday night of all the festivities back in the, what do they call that back there? The levee area? Is it the park name?
Yeah, it's called Riverfront Park. So it's
Okay.
the river's right behind it. It's beautiful. They really like if you haven't seen it yet, they redid it completely. Yeah, so the festival kicks off 5 p.m. on Friday, which is different from Spring Fling. They really weren't open until Saturday.
And you're going to have, besides all the things going on, you're going to have this scholarship thing, and you're giving that away to high school seniors, and then they have a big weekend because they are graduating this weekend, right?
Yes, it is Miami's for graduation weekend.
So what about the scholarships? How do you filter through the applicants? How do you guys decide a winner and all that?
Yeah, so we have we take applications from the high school. We go through their like typical scholarship process. Our scholarship is for students that show outstanding commitment to community service or the arts, because that's really what our festival is about. It's we all volunteer and we're doing this because we love Miamisburg, and it's also a celebration of arts in Miamisburg. So our students this year, I think we were able to up the scholarship. So we did 3 $1,000 awards, which we're super proud of, and we did 2 art scholarships this year and 1 community service scholarship. So they'll all be presented on the main stage, and we have one of our local artisans create kind of like an award to provide to the students.
Well, and not only are you giving scholarships, but I've got to give you a big shout out because our event that we do called Acoustapalooza, which is for to raise money for juvenile diabetes. You guys were instrumental in our last one of those in contributing to that with a sizable donation. So we appreciate you very much for that as well. And I know that, this is a labor of love for you. You work really hard at it. I've met with you already once about it and watched you sit there on your computer and get inundated with messages and this and that. Devin, how do you guys put together such a big event? I mean, how many craft vendors are going to be there?
I think I sold like 90 spots this year. So I think there's like over 80 people signed up because some of them get double. I mean, and our committee is just so good. They're all so competent and helpful and smart and committed and care about the city. And I don't know, I couldn't do it without them. And the city assists us greatly as well. They really are committed to making this event happen.
Well, yeah, these are a labor of love for not only the people putting them on, but the community. Because you have to have the police department involved, the fire department involved. You've got city officials who will be there. So a huge event for Miamisburg, and hopefully a beautiful weather weekend. We're hoping for that. It's spring. It happens. If there's any rain or any of that, it'll all go on and be fun.
Yes.
And just as you've done in the past, you guys, as you said, you started this with a bang, and then boom, the COVID hit and things didn't happen. So you're bringing it back this year, and not only bringing it back, but you're bringing a parade back to downtown Miamisburg, which I think is really cool. And that's so community spirited. Nothing better than a hometown parade, I think.
Yeah, the parade is awesome. We closed the applications Monday. We have so many like really cool units signed up. I don't know. Yeah, I love the parade. I think it brings people downtown, and Miamisburg loves a parade, and it's the largest one we do. So.
And it's full of civic groups too, right? You're going to have everything from little league teams to you name it in that parade, right?
Yeah, Levites will be there. We got the Shriners. They're awesome. If you've never seen the Shriners in a parade, that's a show. So
that is.
Yeah, we have them again as well.
Outstanding. So what time is the parade and when?
It's Saturday morning, steps off at 9:30, and we start up on there's a park, it's called the Community Learning Center Park. So and it goes down, we're going to eventually get to Main Street and we end in Riverfront Park. So we'll be at Main Street probably 9:45, 10 o'clock. That's where I'd say a lot of people sit and watch the parade.
And with this event, after the parade, then everything starts to kick off in the park on Saturday. You're going to have food available. Let's talk about some of the food, because people go to these festivals for food. You know that. All right.
Yeah. And our food is awesome. So we have one of the big pools that people come to see is Blackjack Grill. They do the pork chop sandwiches. So they'll be back. We have pretzels. We're going to have the Cajun specialties. Ice cream trolley, which is a little, Miamisburg staple. Kona Ice is coming again, and they did special cups. You can get color changing Spring Fest cups this year.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah, we'll have Boy Scouts, kettle corn, and Tony's Italian sausage as well. Oh, and we just added one. We had room for one more vendor, so we added a grilled cheese vendor.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah, I haven't had it before.
I'm going to have to check that out while I'm down there.
Yeah, I'll hook you up, Scott.
All right. Well, I do want to say, though, Miamisburg is known for its food, first of all. So even as you're strolling around, you go to the festival, you do your thing, you can visit a multitude of wonderful places and restaurants in Miamisburg itself who are supporting the event also.
Yeah, definitely. Like Bennett's, I have not had anything off of their menu. It's huge. It's all delicious. It's all so good.
Love Bennett's. Yes.
Yeah. Love Bennett's. Ron's Pizza, always a favorite. I think Good Time Charlie's is right behind the park, and they got real nice drink specials for the weekend, and Jane's on Main, she'll be having a lot of stuff too.
And many of those folks are helping sponsor this event. They're either sponsoring bands or, they're doing all kinds of things for you. So it's like I said, it's a huge community affair. Mm-hmm. And not only do you have the craft vendors, you said 90 plus, you've got the food, you've got things to do for the kids there. It's a whole family type event.
Yes, absolutely. We have the Fun Time Carnival coming back. We'll have Miamisburg Kindness Rock painting down there. We're going to have the chalk murals again. We also have live wood carving, which children love watching. Nick Smith, really, he just takes a log, chainsaws it into, an animal, something cool. That's
awesome. And I got to say, the Kindness Rock thing, I've stood by the side of that and watched the kids and how creative they are with that.
Yeah.
And the messages they put on those rocks and things. It's really heartwarming to see that go on. And that little Kindness Rock garden is in the middle of the Burg. It's down there.
Yeah. So you can walk easily from the festival to the Kindness Rock Garden. We actually had Miamisburg Middle School prepared hundreds of rocks for the festival. So all those will be out for Friday.
Outstanding. Sounds great. Well, we've got a lot of people that are in and out here. Guys. Stand by. Huh. Hi. Hang on. We're almost there. We've got some issues happening here. We had a little glitch in our Wi-Fi. Little Wi-Fi glitch.
That happens.
There we go. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's happening. Stand by. Yes. Okay.
There you are. Yeah.
Are you hearing me, Devin?
Yes.
I am not hearing you, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Okay.
Let me see what I can do now. We had a little Wi-Fi glitch. If anybody is still out there with us, stay with us. We'll be right back. We're trying to correct some things that always are out of our control. So let me see what I've got here in the way of audio and see if we can't get Devin back into the mix here a little bit. Well, are you there, Devin?
Yeah, I am. I don't know if it's me. I'm not muted.
There we go. I've got you now, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's okay.
You kind of went away. Hopefully everybody can hear you out there. As I was saying, if you're watching right now, Patrick says he can hear both of us loud and clear. Carrie says, thank you. If you're watching right now, if you want to ask a question about SpringFest, throw it in the comments. Otherwise, throw it in the comments later. Devin and I will watch for those to pop up, and it'll be shared on the Springfest page and all those things too. So you can ask questions, and come on down this weekend. There's still so much more to talk about. So let's talk about, you were mentioning kids. Let's talk about entertainment. That's the highlight for me, is all the entertainment you have locally.
Yeah, I'm so excited about our lineup this year. This is something that I really wanted to add and make different about Springfest, was really supporting local artists and making it like a real music event. You want to go just through like who all we have?
Yeah, let's talk about the lineup. Let's hit it with starting on Friday night.
Okay. Hi, David. We couldn't get David Thornton this year. He's a hard man to book, so sad about that. I'm trying to get him for 2023.
He's awesome.
I know. He'll be at the pub crawl though. He's playing Jane's on Thursday. All right. So Friday night we have 9/8 Central is opening up the festival, and we have Lakes Ridge is headlining Friday night. So they'll be playing 7 to 10 on the main stage. I think like 300 people are interested in that event, so I would definitely get there to get yourself a good spot early.
I'm looking forward to seeing them. I've never seen them out about, and would love to see them, and I'm going to be there to see them.
Yeah, they're awesome. I can't, like, they're such high energy. They're all excellent musicians. I hope I can get over to the stage for a little bit.
That's a very good question, Fran. Devin, you want to take that one? And she says, is there an admission fee?
Oh, no, it's totally free to attend. Of course, just like the food costs money. If you want to do carnival tickets, they have their own kind of like little carnival stand. If you want to shop at the artisan vendors, but the music's all free. You can come hang out with us.
There you have it. It's free.
Yep.
There's nothing better than a four-letter word called free.
Yeah, definitely. No,
That's
yeah, we
good.
try to do something. We have I think a mix of like, if you don't want to spend a ton of money this weekend, just stuff you can come hang out and, still enjoy it.
So you told me the Friday night lineup. Yeah. Let's start with Saturday and what time the entertainment begins after the parade.
Sure. So Saturday, we always have our local dance troupe. So we always got Vicky Joe and Jeannie Moreland dancers. So they dance on stage right after the parade. And that's always a good time. They're very talented girls. And then noon, the Times Band is returning. So, of course, we got Steve Stein and his band. They'll be playing at 1 o'clock.
Thanks, Carrie.
Yeah.
I have no VIP sitting. I'll be sitting in the audience watching these bands. It'll be fun. Actually, I'm going to be doing some announcing. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But go ahead, Devin, with the rest of your lineup.
Yeah, no problem. Then we got Short of Stable, who Mike May is also doing our sound this year, and he's very, very good at that. So highly recommend him as well. So Short of Stable will be playing like 3:30 to 6:30. And our Saturday night band is Flash and Top Secret, which I actually learned about them from your show, and I sought them out after seeing your post about them.
I love Flash and Top Secret.
Yeah, I've actually never seen them, so I'm really excited. They seem really hyped. So they said they're a 7-piece band.
Yeah, it'll be fun. You'll enjoy that a lot. And they are just a energy party from the start to the finish. Plus, they throw in a little bit of good old R&B dance music. So if you want to get up there and do a little slow dancing, you can, and all that. And there's plenty of room for that at the park.
Yeah, no, it's a big venue. We can fit, like I said, 300 people were interested. We can support that. Thousands of people will come through the park in the weekend.
Yeah, we go down there and watch concerts a lot, and there'll be 1,000 people there, easy or better, and it's so much fun and so nice, easy to get in and out of, easy to park, and in downtown Miamisburg, it's cool. So that's your Saturday night headliner, Flash and Top Secret.
Yep.
And then Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday definitely. We are starting with Fleming Creek. They played for us in 2019. They're a nice little trio this year. And
what time does that begin on Sunday?
12 o'clock.
Noon. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
So Sunday it's 12 to 6. So we have 4 musical acts, I guess. 1:30 is going to start Ben and Pete. We also have over 300 people interested in their music event on Facebook as well. Ben and Pete is very, very popular around Miamisburg.
Very.
They're super good. So I'm very excited for them. Also from Miamisburg, we have Heath Bowling's going to be playing at 3:30. And he is awesome. Been watching him around town. And our last musician for the day is at 4:45. We have Jim Kelly. He's a little acoustic guy.
Little acoustic guy.
I shouldn't have said like that. Yeah. No, Jim's awesome. Nice guy.
Well, I like that. And I like the hometown flair to the lineup too. I mean, that's perfect. That's important as well to bring some of the hometown players who are always there getting the recognition. And Patrick Witt, your comedy act is cracking me up today. Thank you for that. He said you could have booked a lone bass player, but they usually don't draw a crowd. Love it.
Sorry about that.
All right. And Stephen Bell says, sounds like a great lineup. Guys, one thing really important, if you're watching today, and right now, we know at noon our viewership's very limited. Please, if you watch this show, hit the share button on it and support Springfest. Even though we had that little glitch in the middle, it's still good. And Carrie says, sounds like a good time. It is a good time.
It's awesome.
It's always a great time in Miamisburg for Springfest. Devin, I've got one more question. Are you ready? Hold on. Well, I have one more question, but we got to throw Dan in.
Great question, Scott.
You haven't even heard it yet, Dan, but Dan's in the background back there. How you doing, Dan? Just yell, Dan.
I'm great, Scott.
Thanks for being here. Dan is the voice of the great question, Scott, on most of my shows. So what else do we want to talk about? What do we want to end with today to tell people they need to get their butts down to the Burg this weekend, whether it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Pack up the family, call a buddy, bring a friend, and come to Miamisburg and enjoy Springfest.
Yeah, I think we need to tell them that. And I think we should just tell them, we have the best MC in all of the tri-state area. And if you want to see that, you're going to need to be in Miamisburg.
Who would that be?
Scott Hall from Hall Around Town Radio.
Never heard of her. But yes, I am looking so forward to being there and helping host this event with you guys and making announcements and doing all the things. And we're going to also bring some stuff down. I don't know if it'll probably be Friday evening. We'll bring some things with us and do a live remote from there. So, we'll get some people on with us and maybe a couple of the musicians that are there that might want to sit in and chat, because that's what we do here on the Hall Around Town Radio. We support local music. And that's why when Devin asked, I didn't hesitate, because it's a great local music event as well. So if you want to sit and listen to some great sounds, enjoy some wonderful food, walk around, see some beautiful craft vendors, and maybe buy a few things, be a good time.
Yeah, bring yourself a chair. Come hang out with us. We'd love it. Love to see you.
All right. So like I said, this will be out there on the web and also on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, and Springfest Facebook page.
Absolutely.
So if you guys will please drop us a comment or give us a question, we'll be glad to answer those after the fact for you. And I think Devin's getting cues from somebody. What, you getting a cue?
Cat.
Oh, well, you can bring the cat in the mix.
She's still a baby. She's just crawling around. I didn't want her to knock something over.
And you're wearing the Springfest in the Burg shirt I see there. Probably.
Yeah, this one's vintage. It's 2019. I didn't want to reveal the new. If you want the 2022 version, you'll have to come to the event and check it out. If you volunteer, you can get one for free.
You still need volunteers?
I mean, we can always use more people, but we definitely have a good amount.
Good.
So if you want to, we'll let you do something.
Stay with me here, Devin, as we go off the air, but stay with me and I'll chat with you afterwards for just a minute about a couple things. But guys, I can't emphasize enough. This starts on Thursday night with a pub crawl in Miamisburg. That starts at what time again?
5:30.
5:30. And that's a great time. Anytime you're down in the Burg for one of those events, it's a good time. Scholarship recipients receive their scholarship awards on Friday at 5:00. And that's the kickoff for the evening. Then bringing you some great entertainment on Friday night, Saturday morning, 9:30 parade time. Make sure you're there for that one. If you're into the hometown community parade, wave the flag and do all that. That'll be going on Saturday. And then Sunday, starting about noon, you said?
Yep, noon to 6.
Noon to 6 with entertainment, crafts, vendors, food, and all the good stuff that comes along with the community festival. So Springfest in the Burg, you can find them on the Book of Face at Springfest in the Burg. Anything else, Devin?
No, thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, always a pleasure to talk to you. It is. And thank you and Dan and everybody in your committee for doing all the hard work to put this on. I know what it takes to put a one-day event on. I can't imagine a 4-day event, and you're kicking butt with it. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the Burg this weekend, everybody. Say bye, Devin.
Bye. Thanks.
All right. I love it. All right. Got to let you go, folks. We'll be back tomorrow with Live at 5:00, featuring the best musicians in the tri-state and where they're playing on Who's Playing Out, brought to you by Froggies in Monroe. Until next time, I'm Scott Hall, your host, along with Devin Douglas, co-chair of Springfest in the Burg. We are out of here. Bye-bye, everybody.